Oh no, yeah, Rimworld, okay. Transit. Hey, look at that. That worked way better than I wanted it. It looked like it worked. Intro, greetings. The last time I streamed this, what rotting? Oh, okay. So the last time I streamed this wasn't what everything looked like, because I was gonna record and then edit and then do something with it, and then I decided no, nothing really happened. And I mean, stuff did happen, but not a significant amount of stuff happened, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. But the whole base has been rearranged. We did get more quests to do stuff and get stuff, and those people were then turned into the colonists from the previous episode. I added more mods because of course I did. I'm trying to remember what else I needed to say. I don't think that much. I think it was, for the most part, just we got more people. Did some quests. I didn't actually start the relic quests. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. But things are going okay-ish. We've got a lot more building to do, but it's doing okay, I think. I had to redo all these walls because they were there are no heat pipes, so now we have heat pipes going in the walls so that we can work on geothermal power heating the base, even though I realized after I put everything down, and probably about 20 minutes ago, that these ancient heaters only require 10 watts, and they keep the base pretty standard temperature. So this was kind of pointless to build, and the whole heat pipes are also kind of pointless. But I like the idea of having something somewhat vulnerable outside the base instead of just nothing. Why'd you bring those? Okay, well, so I did expand the base by removing all the ancient walls and rearranging them here, because you can just pick them up and move them. I don't know if that's a mod or not, but not anymore. We haven't really done much on the world map. I've gotten steel from one of these steel scan things. We did a couple quests, I think. Yeah, these are like... Yeah, we did a couple of these where we got neuroformers and all that stuff. Fought off some insects and mechanoids. Everyone died at least once, probably. I probably should figure out how to turn off the trait gain if they lose a family member, because they're celestials. They should know that if someone dies, unless the body is destroyed, then it doesn't matter too much if they die. But I don't know enough about modding Rimworld specifically to do that yet, so I'm not going to try. But I think that would make sense to be included with the mod. So, I mean, it does make sense that they'd be upset if they die because they are immortal, but getting a trait or changing traits doesn't necessarily. I queued up pretty much all the research except microelectronics and machining, I think, because those two will be some of the ones that advance us and some other ones like gas extraction. I think those ones will be the ones that advance us forward in technology that I don't want to do yet, because we got a whole base to build. We can do that one though, it doesn't expire, and we can do this one, it doesn't expire. So the ancient complex is there, the village is there. So we could do both of those at the same time. I also haven't started this, which I've reloaded the save multiple times because this thing gets destroyed occasionally. I'm not sure why. I had to reload a few times because with the Mass Effect mod, they land their ships. Some of them land their ships to visit. They'll get out of their ship and then they'll just stand around for whatever, 6 hours or something. And then they don't leave in their ship. They just walk off the map and their ship stays here. And if it gets damaged, the one that I damaged, I don't know if I damage it, then it counts. But when their ship was parked here, it's one of these, but not destroyed. I damaged it thinking I'll just destroy it to get rid of it. That apparently angers the faction, so we immediately became hostile with them, which I didn't want to do. I don't know what this is. This was from the fish hatcheries mod someone made. That is from Dub's Veg Hygiene and the is it vanilla expanded fishing? I never put fishing zones down. Whatever this mod is. I think it's vanilla expanded fishing. It adds this, which is a fish hatchery, which I don't know what it does yet, but it also takes tons of water, so. Which this thing happens to carry tons of water, so. And Dub's Vet Hygiene is on cheatish mode or whatever, so it does super stuff. So I don't really have to worry about it too much. Which, given we're ancients, I'm gonna just assume it's lore accurate. More insects. That's a lot of insects. My traditional defense has been to go here if they come from the top anywhere, because they will path around, path to the bridge, and I'll go here and fall back. I've only, you know, lost a few times, but because they're celestials, as long as one person's up, oh, actually no, they were all down at one point, but the insects don't eat them, so I was able to just kite them around, kind of. That's the insects have they have the special insect things. They have like insect psionics. I moved this thing outside because I like the idea that there's like a junk pile out here. Yeah, but could you attack that one though? No, that one's not a problem. That one's not a problem. I really don't want to lose that. So. That's the raid. Neat. Nice and neat. Nice and neat, I said. Now, where is the ENIAC? There's the ENIAC. Put it back for now. The additional mods I installed, I got too many mods. I should just go through them at some point. There are even more things that allow us to never leave the map, because USFM technically would allow us to hire people. This one, but we don't have microelectronics, so it's the Iron Alliance, which is the medieval version. We have the recently popular Spaceports mod that's on the workshop. I can't remember the name of it, and it hasn't affected us yet, besides this Kessler syndrome thing. We have hospitality and gastronomy, so technically we could run a restaurant and like an inn, so people stay for the night and then leave. And then we have tenants as well, which would allow us to have long-term rooms as well. I don't know how well my computer will handle any of that, but like theoretically you could like operate Mosalisi or Mosalisi. You could have a cantina, serve drinks. You could have import exports to just purchase all the food and drinks that you need technically. You know, spaceports so people can land and visit. You have guests from hospitality. You can run a restaurant to serve food. Tenants that actually stay here. I don't know if they use the gastronomy restaurant, but I would think they do if they count as your people. I don't know if they pay though. But yeah, all of that put together, it seems like that's a great way to add a Rimworld storyteller. Wow, I tell how much I paid attention to the map. Oh yeah. There. Nice. See? Now I didn't even notice that before, because this mini-map, I wasn't looking at it very much. Yeah, I kind of want to use most of that stuff. I don't know how well it would work, and I imagine that adding different races to the game, like ghouls and dwarves and stuff like that, elves, trolls, orcs, would probably not be ideal, because that might cause TPS to go down. I think all of the non-vanilla expanded mods that I have probably also make TPS go down, which, I'll be honest, I barely remember what most of them are at this point, because mod pack has existed for, what, 2 years now? Not the mod pack, the mods that I use have existed for almost 2 years now. So... the only reason I'm growing mushrooms in here is because I didn't want to build an actual chicken coop yet. So this is just a place to farm mushrooms, and I thought they would eat the mushrooms, but I don't think they did. So I expanded out here, and I'm hoping they'll eat the razor grain, which I don't remember why I said it's the razor grain instead of rye or wheat, but razor grain turns directly into flour, so maybe that's why. Should set that back to wheat, I guess. So what do we do with this fishery? Just spit out fish? It doesn't... Well, I should look up the mod, shouldn't I? That would have been smart. I just clicked it and subscribed and then threw it in because I thought that looks cool. With spaceports by Somewhere Out in Space. That's the mod that you can't see, but that's the mod that I added. For the spaceship stuff. So this is a fish hatchery. Adds a means of acquiring fish from vanilla fishing expanded using Dub's bed hygiene. Set fishing zones virtually anywhere, even in space. Colonists assigned to the fishing job will tend to the fish tank and remove them when mature enough. Functions exactly like the swimming pool, without the joy source attached to it. Needs to be filled before being functional. Okay, so... Once the hatchery is full, cover the building with a pool of water terrain, allowing you to create a fishing zone on top of it. This also specifies allowing you to place fishing zones over the swimming pool. Not a big deal, as you can just not do that, but I thought I'd mention it. You're telling us we can literally swim with the fish? Oh, I thought I built a swimming pool. I must have reloaded that save. I built a swimming pool here before. That's why the lights were there. I guess I reloaded the save at some point and I didn't realize. And I really should probably figure out a better way to do the construction, because they always do this with the corners. We can just fish here. Oh, we can. Okay. Neat. I mean, that's not exactly useful because I can just terraform the regular terrain now that I think about it, and you could terraform any terrain, but I guess this is a more... it makes sense way of doing it. Oh, okay. Neat. I don't know if I want to keep that there, but I like that idea. That way, technically, we could farm meat indoors. So, hydroponics, you grow plant matter. And then you need meat to make a lot of stuff, so that makes sense. I'll be honest, I'm looking around to try to find where all of these... I guess maybe that's all of them. No, not that. No, that's not good. Why we have power issue? Oh, because the NEX on. Good. Yeah, turn that off. It's 5,000 watts. That's a lot of power. Oh, we also have a climate adjustment thing going on, which is doing something, which I should probably fix, but because we're in a vault, don't really matter that much. I guess maybe it matters for the animals out here, but yeah. Once I get these fisheries are 9x5, I think. Yeah, so these are 9x5, so they could go on either side of a doorway, potentially. Although, I mean, I could just fish from anywhere, but... We're also putting all the silver right here, so this acts as a trade beacon. I know it doesn't make much sense, but it does mean that we can use silver, but I also don't know where they're taking all the silver, besides maybe the Rim phone to make meals, which is exactly what they're doing, because they're not cooking, so... I should also probably set up outfits and stuff, but yeah. Survival meals. Oh, I actually put those at the top then. Huh. Oh, yeah, I need to take out all the Fallout stuff from here, don't I? Yes, I do. Turns out that doesn't need to be frozen, if I recall correctly. Grill snack. Okay, I don't think we need that. That's not from... Okay, so maybe it is grill snack, so that's fine. Juice? Does juice... Juice definitely goes bad. But... yeah, I guess. And solution cheese? I mean, I don't know. I think cheese would definitely go bad if it was out. I also didn't go through and set all these to drop on the floor, didn't I? But I don't really know why I'm making all these things. I figure it just makes sense to have the variety of options. What? Okay. That's not that bad, at least. Heating pipes are on the indoors. Water and stuff is on the outdoors. Outside edge. These ancient hydroponics don't work very well. They sometimes disconnect or they just don't want to work. I'd imagine without Dove's bad hygiene they'd work fine, but currently you have to pick them up and move them to work. Or at least you have to place them after every reload. And then they work properly. Or they should, at least. Or did I just not connect them to the water? No, they are. Go through there and they go all the way down. That's the water connection. And then one of the paths takes you to this, which is all the water. So we got 2 pumps. We've got 3-4 wells, I think. So actually, you know what I could do? I could just set all these to 4. 4 would probably be good enough. Instead of 10. I'm not gonna... I'm gonna look at what they have. Like, someone came up to you and said that they're a cannibalistic supplier. I mean, if you like were browsing Twitter and someone was like got fresh meat to sell and their name was cannibalistic supplier, I don't think you'd like, you might just ignore it. but me, I'm interested in their lemon tea. No, I'm interested in getting more colonists. We don't have stuff for it. We can trade them for animals though. Male and female is just one all we need. Turns out that's not enough. Okay, get rid of all the turkeys. I mean, we have more turkeys than we... No, we don't. Okay, it's fine. Disappear. Okay, we've got 6 chickens. And we got new colonist. Who's going right in the crypto sleep casket. I just realized she's a child slave. And 12. There's a Visage mask in a close. That's bad. But it's Rimworld, so it's a story game, and that's, you know, expected. Bye-bye, though. You are now going to be turned into the last member of the original group who is definitely there, and just ignore that there's no model. Totally there. There they are. Look at that. Look at that. And there we go. That's everyone, I think, right? All 13? Okay, well, I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, because Simon is on here twice, and I don't remember if that's supposed to be or not. And then these are other variations, so we're good. Okay, that's all. That's the 12. I'm not gonna actually check. Good enough. And turns out the simple solution for avoiding pregnancies, just don't sleep in the same bed together. It's the Rimworld. Life pro tips. Nice. Seed sprout. Anyway, got a bunch of stuff going on. For the most part, we're good on clothing and probably okay on weapons for now. Not like we can do much. So we're gonna go do those relic quests. Takuya, Vulcan. So, we're gonna hack this when they come back, because we're gonna have to do the relic quest. So we're gonna hack this, and then go raid some vaults, because I don't think I can pick up and take these, so it's gonna be in a chain of quests, so we have to continuously do that. So we're gonna have to constantly be sending people, but we have a lot of people, so we should be able to do that. I mean, what did I need? I need to, that's 4,000 plus 4,000 power, so that's 8,000 power. So we're gonna need to build like 3 more generators, or I'm gonna need better sources of power, which I know it's kind of cheaty, and that's what these are. The steam geysers, movable, uninstallable. I know it's kind of cheaty. There's, you know, you have the laser drill mod, which I don't know if it's updated yet, but that allows you to drill holes, but the holes are actually 2x2, not 4x4. See? So yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. It's cheesy, but I would like the ability to move them and build them 2x2. Not really an excuse, but okay. Ancient complex that just entrance to the sea. We could probably just leave that. Better yet, let's just do that. I like how the Alicia. I like how there is just a sleeping robot there. What are you doing? Don't shoot him. Rubies. Why is there fire? I mean, rubies don't burn, so that's fine by me. I mean, you're in the power armor, so. And they're coming from the fire with axes, so okay. That was pretty easy. I mean, makes sense. We don't need to take. We could try to take them, but they're 35 each. 40 kilos, not really worth it. Quartz X, why not? Elixian definitely want to take. Ancient ATM. Ancient comms console. Okay. And they do get tended up, right? Yeah. I don't know what the climate adjuster is doing besides making it slightly warmer outside, maybe? Which is not a bad thing, because we're in a marsh, I think. Yeah. Where it's supposed to be cold. So, I don't know. I don't know why this... Like, by default, it's upside down. It's a world tree. Yggdrasil. So you'd think that the roots would be at the bottom, I'm not sure why by default it's upside down though. I guess maybe if you're facing this way, but maybe that's meant to imply that these are the roots. This is like the no, sorry, these are the leaves, definitely. These are the roots. But it's upside down, so it's under earth. Or in the earth. The fiery shaft. Esoteric practitioners. They're tunneler, sweet tooth, and they worship fire. Oh, so they're literally pyros. Faction then, kind of. The limestone. I'll take the chem fuel ponds. It's just chem fuel that takes a long time to. I don't know. That's kind of cheaty too, but definitely taking all these turquoise stuff. So that's... Yeah, I would take the sandbags and deconstruct them, but they're kind of annoying to deal with. I guess I will. That's a lot of chickens. I haven't set up auto slaughter for them because I don't think we need it. Since, you know, it just kind of sits there forever until they cook it and they're not cooking it. So we're spending all the silver on Rim Dash, you know, just... Rimworld's realistic. Kind of. I wanted to put the Rim Dash phone outside, but it gets exploded by the... what do you call it? Rain? Water? Yeah. We injured one of them and now they're leaving. Okay. I think I can just, yeah, that should be fine. Just uninstall that. Yep, there we go. So we get some energy drinks, pregnancy tests, and beer. And polymer antifreeze. I make a joke about that being like, what, some college dorm? A heater, a lamp, 3 beds, 50 beer, 50 energy drinks, and pregnancy tests. I don't know. It sounds like I could probably make a better joke. Eventually. Yeah, that looks like a climate adjuster, all right. Although, It warms up the I don't even want to destroy that then. And because like it's just pirates, so there's no point, right? Because the temperature here is 52 to 69, so it'd be 62 to 79, which is still warm enough, and that doesn't change that doesn't sound bad. That doesn't sound bad at all. Which is weird, because you need to destroy it then, I guess. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna reform the caravan. It's not too much of a problem right now. Take all this junk. We can only take one battery? I guess maybe because one is currently being used, currently installed, versus one just sitting on the ground. I mean, if we could take all the people back, corpses, I'm perfectly fine with that. Because, to properly bury them, or in our case, we're not gonna bury them because I don't think I need to do that right now, or want to do that. I just want to have a funeral pyre. Oh, if they run out of food, they're gonna eat the corpses, which is not ideal, although they are all full currently, and no one ate a body yet. No one committed cannibalism. So if they just get there before anyone gets hungry, we should be good. It'll only take half a day. Just don't eat the corpses, and we'll be good. Okay. That's not good, because I think they eat at half. So we may commit some light cannibalism. Potentially. Or maybe you could just starve a little. And then wait until you get back, because we do have this nice vault with tons of food in it. I mean, we also have a lot of ability to rest. Hey, so I sent a Uh, you, really? So I've sent a bunch of stuff through this because I just figured to get rid of it if I'm not gonna use it. So I've been sending occasionally a bunch of stuff, and apparently they've sent me a collapsed rock that destroyed part of my wall. I don't know if that was intentional, because the oh wait, no, I gotta go here. So this is all overhead rock, so it landed right on overhead rock, which I didn't even realize right there. Huh. I gotta fix that. But I don't know if it's supposed to land around this or if it's supposed to land... I'm gonna move the orbital drop spot over here. So everything we call in and get from space should land here in this muck. This thing, I don't know if it counts as it's sending and returning like the transport pod. I don't know how that works exactly, but I would hope it land over here then. So I don't know what we got there, but we didn't get anything pretty much. Okay, I'm a little worried about the caravan. Did you eat some cannibalism? No? How'd you get food then? It's just a raw cannibalism if they ate people. But they didn't, so okay. I'm gonna guess that he had food on him. Oh no. Did that just jump up? No it didn't. I don't think it did, at least. Okay, that's good. Did we put turkey eggs in here? Oh. Guess we need more egg boxes. Probably need more sleeping spots in general, but... Oh, and my key's not working. That means IQ is crashed. Which Corsair's software seems to crash constantly and consistently, so... Oh yeah, oh yeah, we used standing on. I mean, I don't need to keep them. Blackout drunk turkey. Why? I don't understand. Why? Why was that necessary? Red's looking kind of pink. So interrogating gives us points of interest. I don't know what that does, but we're gonna try it on these two. If not, we're gonna just release them. We also probably don't need Zombrella anymore for character editor. I mean, we didn't really need it before, but we definitely don't need it now. And they aren't getting water for some reason. Steel tile. Why are you... Oh, I guess it's sleeping time, but I mean, you could also be doing stuff. Oh, you can make survival meals out of, crap. No, yeah, meat. Salisbury steak wouldn't be on here, right? Space beef. Oh, yeah, maybe they just dropped it on the floor. Those definitely look like space Salisbury steaks, not Rimworld ones. Why? Why right there? There's no zone there. I know the orbital drop spot's there, but there's nothing here. Nothing here either. I don't know why you're doing this. I'm sorry, did you eat? You ate. 8 corpse, alien corpse. Okay, so Alex is the cannibal. Great. Yeah, so our ideal vision, I don't remember if I changed it on thing, but we despise short range weapons and Neolithic weapons. So high tech, long range, one shots, ideally. I guess one shot's not really a thing, but yeah, I didn't add that. Oh, survival meals are Salisbury steaks, okay. Yep, no, I immediately regret that. That removes the mushrooms. They just really like the Salisbury steak, apparently. Interrogation, yeah, okay, I was gonna say it should injure them. Eventually. Makes sense, I guess. I don't really think we need to do that because we do have a this thing, broadcast station, that will get us to another vault, which we didn't really need to do, and I didn't really want to do until I rearranged this vault, and I still haven't set up the bottom here because I want this to be a storage area, kind of. Food will be up here, recreation, sleeping, and some work up here. Then a big storage here for the slingshot to just, you know, dump supplies in, so we'll have storehouses here and here. Then I want to build a gap for actual spaceship landing stuff. I don't know how it works yet, so haven't done that. And then build another bunker along the sea that will be, I don't know, more storage, more specialized stuff. No idea. Potentially I could just leave this alone, move this slingshot down there, or just leave it here and leave this open. So maybe power or utility in here. I don't know what to do with this corridor, so general idea is that, though. Maybe we could build a lab connected to the main building. I don't know. Maybe. Oh yeah, we also got a Fenrir, which is in this here, Flash, because it did really well and fought off some mechanoids and somehow survived. Kind of want to work on resurrecting them, which one of the powers that my character has is reviving touch. So, but we haven't started Caravan Adventures yet, so it doesn't matter too much. Are they just eating the Salisbury steaks for joy or something? Or all that stuff for joy or something? No? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, I guess it's very filling. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Our base kind of runs on chem fuel, and my solution of turning poop into chem fuel is not working very well, and I don't know if it's because we have a smart toilet or if I just need to change the settings, because they don't seem to be using the bathroom often enough to build up the poop, or at least in this mess of here image, I don't see poop, fecal sludge very much. So we do have the option to make chem fuel from organics and wood, and that's what I have selected, so I kind of want to bump that to 200 though. We also have the infinite chem reactor, but that's 10 days and it's only 75. So if this thing uses... Oh, sorry. That actually makes sense. Never mind. I thought this used way more. I want to say it's 5 days, 6 days. So we should be having 33, 6, 9, 12, 15 chem fuel. Or 150 chem fuel every 10 days. So we need 2 of these, kind of. So we should be trending downward in chem fuel currently, I think. Maybe I should have put a door right here into the freezer. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that as soon as it's done loading, because apparently a game likes to freeze occasionally whenever ideology changes happen, or sometimes just the faction stuff goes on. So that's fun. So it is just frozen. Might stop. Might finish loading at some point, maybe. Maybe. I mean, it's not responding, but Oh, there we go. And perfect. I heard a beep beep, like something happened, and it looks like nothing happened. Problem fixed itself. Yeah, we can't build turrets still, so... Okay, so we're gonna move this here. The only reason I have it in the freezer is because Resurrection probably would work better if it wasn't frozen. Or if it was frozen, not rotted, is what I meant to say. Could build up here, down, up here, over. They require me to move these things. Make the kitchen bigger too. We can just move that into the hallway for now. It needs to be attached to the pipe here, so there, and this can be brought all the way over to the pipe there, or just there. That one's fine. We don't have steel, apparently. I mean, we did use a lot of steel for a lot of stuff, so it makes sense, and also that's why that's not being finished up quickly. We can turn steel, make steel from scrap, though. I think we get 20 out of this. 75 to 20, so... Oh yeah, I need to... You know, you don't need to take it anywhere, you just drop it on the ground. That works, you know. And someone else will come pick it up. Yeah, okay. 60 steel is not that much, but means that we do have an infinite source of steel, potentially. Free will really makes things take longer than they need to be, but... I could always turn it off if I really wanted to. 600? I thought these only had 400. And they're... okay, I guess. Do I want to put this here? No, I don't. I don't really... I like the idea of this. Butcher table plus cooking station. I just feel like it kind of is a travel version, even though it weighs 25 kilograms. Excellent. Do need a whiskey barrel. That's what the room back here is for. So I don't think I need to make anything. Cheese press maybe. No, we don't have any milk currently. Canning machine to turn all of our food into canned food. Deep fryer to deep fry food. Grill to grill. I guess I can make soup, but we don't need to do that right now. Canning machine's the only thing I would like to have. The canned food. Because we are a vault, so it makes sense to have long stored prepped food. Cheese press maybe to turn milk into cheese. If we ever get milk, but we don't really get milk. Soy sauce to turn soybean into soy sauce, but we don't grow soybean yet, so... Same thing with all the brewing stuff. It says vinegar barrel. Vinegar to make, you know, vinegar. Vinegar should be made of only beer. Because that means it'll go from hops to, yeah. We need raw hops though. Whiskey mash. Whiskey mash from flour, not corn. Could put shelving down somewhere for all the other food. That's what I think might do this. This is all the preserved food and the fresh food stays over there. Perhaps. Why? I don't understand this. Like, I can understand taking stuff out, but like... It's to the edge of the home territory. I don't understand. No, you don't need to rest. Fine, I guess you can rest. Then I better see progress on all this stuff disappearing. Probably don't need these columns anymore, but I'm leaving them in just in case for now. I do want to put fire sprinklers in at some point because, you know, the inside being all wood, not great. because all it takes is a fire to start in here from any number of things to cause it to be very bad, so fire sprinklers make sense. Well, I mean, that was kind of quick. I don't... Are you telling me this isn't fenced in? How'd the... I mean, the grizzly bear can't just jump over the fence, but you're telling me that's not a predator? There's no predator in the fenced area? I mean... You would think. A grizzly bear would act as a predator, wouldn't it? It is. No, it isn't. It is. Okay. These porcupines aren't. You're deconstructing things, right? You're deconstructing things, right? You're removing floor. Okay, I mean, that's fine. That makes sense. But you could also be, you know, deconstructing everything. That would probably be working better than... Okay. But, like, we could also not do this, then. Removing floor. Okay, well, that's... Yeah, that's my fault. I didn't select those. But, like... You should just set the construction priority to deconstruct instead. Now that'll cause you to go deconstruct everything, right? Yeah. Take that outside. Okay. Storehouse is being final. Hostile clerics, huh? guess they'd be hostile to us. They like raiding, they don't like body modification, they like slavery, which is not what we like. Yeah, I should just not steal a bunch of stuff from places. Deconstruct it there. Might take longer to transport way more, but then I don't have to deal with the management of it as much. Malnutrition? That does make sense. I mean, I guess we should just mix them. Irrigation doesn't matter too much right now since we still have the transmitter. Could put them in the bio battery though. Could put them in the bio battery. Don't really need the power though. Yet. This is even connected, is it? No, because it's not. It does say it does though, so maybe it does. Okay. Instead of having them come over here and carry it all the time, it makes more sense to just set a stockpile around it. Then they don't have to worry about it. purifying enclave uniform. That's not suspicious at all. Turkey's still in here getting blackout drunk. And high on gleam capsules. Alright. Not the... Yep, a mother turkey 3, father turkey 6, and its brother, and its mother its grandmother. Brother, it's his nephew and its uncle, it's his sister, niece, aunt. That's, missing, as in sold. But these are worse. They shouldn't... I don't think this should be coming up here, but it, for some reason, is. I don't think that's supposed to happen. I don't think animals are supposed to have family, social relations. We're gonna... do the... It's not in there. It's in the animals tab. Auto slaughter. Most 2 adults. I'll do 4 just in case. 8 and 8. I don't know why we have turkeys, but the turkeys will be the same. Thought I sold all. I guess the eggs ended up had enough of them. Yeah, playing in the freezer might cause you to go a little unhappy. Or else we also don't have dolls, apparently. Okay, I mean, I guess that does make sense. We never made any. I don't remember if they're in the tailoring bench. There they are. Did I ever change this back to... No, I didn't. Ashfriends has lost Nova Farm to Spire Colony Initiative after failing to repel them. Okay. Yeah, I meant to switch this back to dying based on their color instead of ideology color. I never did. And they still go to stack the scrap. I guess that's fine. Not really, but I could just exclude it from all of the... If I exclude it from all the storage spaces, it will just sit there. Because then they have no reason to move it because there will be storage space. That makes sense. They're trying to stockpile it. So now they should just leave this scrap alone, right? Who's carrying it? You're carrying it. Yes. So now they should just go smelt scrap whenever the option. They'll collect it from here, scrap it, Drop steel. Masterwork toy horse that has a 25% chance to cause a small flame explosion, dealing 40% of the damage, and explode the target, dealing 80% damage, and stun the target for 30%. Excellent. I don't think that, I mean, they might be able to fight with them, but I'd imagine they'd just drop the weapon. They're children, so the manipulation is low. Weapons. I don't know how that works. Did we get geothermal? I didn't realize it. No. Did not get geothermal without realizing it. That's a lot of chem fuel ponds. Oh, thinking that, yeah. Makes sense. So that'll be what, an hour and a half stream? End in the next few minutes, since it's 11. I accomplished mostly what I wanted to get done for the showing off of the updated thing. Need to start this at some point though. Because research is going to take forever still. We don't have all of the Neolithic done yet, but eventually we will. Eventually we'll have the medieval done, and then I can get microelectronics and all that stuff instead of using semi-random research, or instead of using yeah, Turkey 15, the blackout drunk one collapsed. Semi-random research allows you to select random research. It makes sense to use it. There's also another one that I can't remember, Tech Advancing. I don't know, I think it's called Tech Advancing. The one that makes it so you have to research all the technologies anyway. I'm just doing that sort of anyway, since long playthrough that I restarted twice now, I think. I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot to make some of them Celestials, didn't I? Just in case. And there. Yeah, I just need to let it run again, like before. Maybe do a little redecorating, a little rearrangement, but most of this is the same as the last one. These are gonna run forever, pretty much. Maybe it makes sense to put them out here somewhere instead of just grouping them up. So it's sort of fair. Should probably deal with these. Although if we do get raided, they can easily break through the wood and cloth, I guess. Are they hostile? Yes. They don't look hostile though. Oh, perfect. Who has that, though? Baffin has that. No. Elise has that? Matthew has that. Elise has that. Alright, Elise. Hope for them. Bugs are not resistant to heat. Why? Not enough buildings? What? Because we don't have a hospital. I guess that makes sense, I suppose. If you called in an orbital strike and you then see everyone rushing into the orbital strike. There's also more over here, by the way, because these ones fell like really early, I think. And then these ones are more recent. But they're also bugs, so I don't expect them to be that much of a challenge. At least I should say that. I don't expect them to be too big of a problem. As long as the body's not destroyed. Where's Celestial? just fool them all over, and then we can retreat back to the turrets. Oh, we got larvae. Neat. I know there's really no chance in taming them, but I would like to try to tame them. I guess there's no mega spiders up then, probably. Yeah, most likely we're going to be killing most of them so that they won't actually be able to be tamed at all. But we could also rescue them. Up their melee skill? No? Yes? Yes. Yes, it does. Okay. Well, maybe it doesn't. Okay. Bugs dealt with. Everyone snacks. Probably rests. Only 2 larvae wandered away. Okay. Bugs were dealt with. That's good enough for stream. Nothing too interesting happened again, but you know, it's something. Now let's see, I click on that, I make sure it looks right, and then I can double click it, and then it switches. Except I don't hear the sound anymore, and I'm not sure why. Thank you for watching. You know, subscribe, I guess, since that's what people say to do. You know, you get enough people subscribed, and then you can do it more consistently. Make it easier to do.